Hi guys, so I just wanted to show you something really simple with your calculator that we will be using a lot in refraction. And so I know you know basic trigonometry, so you know about sine, you know about cos, and you know about tan. So just to remind you, let's say that we have sine of an angle that is going to be equal to some numerical value, right? So let's just call the angle theta, and let's call that numerical value that sine of theta is equal to, let's call it x. So for example, if I have sine of 60 degrees, that is going to be equal to, and let's see what my calculator says, sine of 60, 0.866. All right, so 0.866. Now, what if I have the value, but I don't have the angle, and I want to find the angle? So in that case, if I want to find theta, which is the angle, what I need to do is find sine inverse of the numerical value. So for example, if I want to find theta and I know that x is equal to 0.866, then I need to find sine inverse of 0.866, and let me show you how to do that on your calculator. So you see over here is the sine button, but in orange there is sine inverse, so I'm gonna press my second function button, which is also orange. So that's how I know it will activate. This button is orange, second function above this button is also in orange. That's how I know this button will activate sine inverse. So you see it over there, sine inverse. And then I can put in 0.866, and it gives me back 60. Now, not exactly, because you know we made an approximation with the 0.866, but when we approximate this value, we will get that theta is equal to 60 degrees. Let's just take as another example, what if I told you, you know, sine of some angle, so sine of some angle alpha, let me just call the angle alpha. So sine of an angle is equal to 0.5. What's the angle? Find alpha. So in order to find the angle, I have to take sine inverse of the numerical value. So alpha is going to be equal to sine inverse of 0.5. So I take my calculator, second function, sine inverse of 0.5 gives me 30 degrees. So my answer is 30 degrees. And so you'll see that my calculator also says DEG. That's to let me know that the unit it's using is indeed degrees. And let me just show you very quickly with, if you have the Casio calculator. So here is the sine button, and you see sine inverse above it is in yellow, and so my shift button here is yellow. So this button is going to activate all the yellow functions, and I would be interested in sine inverse. So what I will do is shift and press this button, so I get sine inverse of, and it opened up the bracket for me already. I'm gonna put in 0.5, and I have to close my bracket, and it also tells me it's 30 degrees. Okay, so we get the same value. So I just wanted to run through this with you just to remind you, you know, that sine of an angle is equal to a numerical value, and if you have that value, to find the angle, you take sine inverse of the numerical value, and I wanted to show you where you can find those functions and buttons on either calculator. Okay? All right, take care.